Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 3, Episode 10 of the Seattle Mariners and Game 4 of the ALDS here at T-Mobile Park. Now, Game 4 obviously means somebody is looking to clinch their progression into the ALCS, but is that us? Or is that going to be the Cleveland Indians? Now, Game 4 means we've also managed to win a game, which I'm very relieved about. But we want to know what we're doing, don't we? Are we scrapping? Are we looking to progress? Let's go all the way back to Game 1 in Cleveland and see how the series has played out so far. So for Game 1, we lined up with Taylor Walls leading off at second base, Richard Urena batting second at third, Brian Reynolds batted third in left field, Daniel Murphy cleaned up at first base, Vogelbach's designated hitter went at 5, Tamori batted 6, the catcher, Jake Frawley in center field batted 7, number 8 was Malik Smith in right field, the shortstop was JP Crawford at 9, and Ben Onishiku, he took the mound. Danny's first pitch of the game, and it went for a ride.
No.
Dan Vogelbach to the plate, none on, one out in the second, and he tied the game. Jake Frawley to the plate with no one on and 2 out, and he gave us the lead.
It's 2-1.
Leadoff man in the bottom of the fourth, Andrew McCutcheon ties the game. 1 on and 2 out for Laureano, and his RBI double gave the Indians the lead. 2 on, 2 out for Francesco Linden, and he drove in another run with an RBI single. Still 2 on, 2 out, and Anthony Santander drove in one more run. And that would do it for Benny. 3.2 innings, 5 earned runs, 9 hits in a disappointing outing. Art Warren on the mound for the Mariners, 3 on, 1 out, and he walks in a run. Still 3 on and 1 out for Scooter Gennett, and he hits a 2 RBI single to extend the Indians' lead. We had loaded bases with 2 outs with Murphy a chance to get us back in the game, but he grounded out to second. No one on, 1 out, and Jose Ramirez pushed the Indians further in front. Johnny Lasagna pitching with 1 on and 2 out, but he couldn't stop Anthony Santander extending the lead with an RBI double. Loaded bases 1 out, and Crawford drew a walk to bring in a run. Loaded bases and down to our final out, Urena grounded out to hand the Indians a comfortable win. So there we go, Game 1 didn't go our way, unfortunately. It was all looking good, 2 home runs in the second, but it did go downhill from there, and unfortunately for us, the Benny, if I have a look here so you can see the box scores, the Benny on and Sheiku, the numbers said yes, he was our best pitcher away from home, but it just didn't work. I don't know if it's a young guy, maybe a little bit too early for him, but yeah, he just didn't come off on the night, which is a little bit of a shame, and in the end, it was a little bit of a hiding, wasn't it? We had to, well, we didn't have to, but we really wanted to try and win Game 2 to give ourselves a chance in the series. Let's see how Game 2 went, starting with the lineups. Taylor Walls led off at second base, Richard Urena batted second at third, Brian Reynolds batted third in left field, Dan Murphy batted 4, he was at first base, Dan Vogelbach designated hitter at 5, Tamori batted 6, he's the catcher, Jake Frawley number 7 in center field, Malik Smith number 8 in right field, JP Crawford continued at shortstop, he batted number 9, and it was Albert Abreu that went on the mound. 2 on, none out, and Brian Reynolds knocked in the first run of the game. 2 on, none out for Dan Murphy, who grounds into a double play, but still brings in the run from third. 1 on, 2 out for Maury, and he sends it over the fence to extend the lead to 4. 1 on, 1 out, and it's Lewin Brinson with an RBI double to knock one off the lead. 1 on, 1 out, and Jose Ramirez tries to get to third, but Malik Smith had other ideas.
Oh, what a throw, Malik Smith.
None on, one out, and Jake Bowers sends one over the fence to cut our lead to 2. One on, 2 out, and Anthony Santander hits an RBI double to cut the lead to 1.
Crawley.
2 on, none out, and Dan Vogelbach hits an RBI single.
Is he going to score 2? Go home, Murph. No, stays at
2 on, none out. Maury grounds into a double play, but again drives in a run. 1 on, 2 out, and Malik Smith gets one up the middle. An RBI single to extend the lead to 3.
Go home, Crawley. Get there.
None on, 2 out, and Crawley makes the catch in center field to seal the victory.
Take the play, Crawley. There it is. Crawley.
Well, that was more like it, wasn't it? 4 runs in the first innings, and I tell you what, they were chipping away at us, but then we did manage to get 2 in the 6th to make sure they didn't get any closer than 1 run behind. And yeah, a nice insurance run in the 9th there. This was much more like it if you have a look down here at the box scores. Abreu, again, the numbers suggested he was the next best guy to go away from home, and he did a decent job, only giving up the 3 earned runs in his 5.1. Mills and Smith came in and closed it out sensationally for us, and that took us to 1-1. First game now, we go back to our home ground, back to T-Mobile Field. Let's see how we did in Game 3. Taylor Walls was leading off at second base, Richard Uriner batting second at third, Reynolds continued at 3 in left field, Dan Murphy bats clean up at first base, Vogelbach doesn't net a hitter went at 5, Tamori batted 6, the catcher, Malik Smith moved up the order to 7 in right field, Jake Frawley dropped down to 8 in center field, Freddie Galvis came in shortstop for this one, and it was Ryan Barucki on the mound. Loaded bases, 2 out, and Andrew McCutcheon gets one down the third base line for a 2 RBI single. Two on, 2 out, and Tyler Walls gets one into left field for an RBI single.
He's going to score. He goes for it. Get down, Maury. Get down. Go on.
2 on, 2 out, and Murphy gets one into left field for an RBI single to tie the game. Loaded bases, 1 out, and Malik Smith delivers the single into center field to give us a lead.
Malik Smith, what a hit that is, son.
2 on, 2 out, and Brian Reynolds takes the catch to give us a 2-1 series lead.
There we go.
So there you go, we are back for Game 4, trying to clinch. Go on, boys. And yeah, I tell you what, it's almost the opposite. When they got 2 runs in the first, I was fearing the worst. But we chipped away at them, got the runs back, and ended up with a really, really good, solid win. I tell you what, a stunning performance from our pitchers as well. You take that first innings out of it, Barucki, who is our mate, who's our best guy at home, 5 innings, only the 2 earned runs, and they both came in that first innings. So after that, we were really, really good. Only gave up 3 hits outside of that first innings. So excellent stuff. Got the job done with the bat as well. And here we go for Game 4, looking to progress into the ALCS. Let's have a look at the team we're sending out for Game 4. So the matchups look relatively even. Taylor Walls leads off for us at first base. Uriner bats second at third base. It's Brian Reynolds batting third in left field. It's Murphy batting fourth, the cleanup. It's Vogelbach batting 5, the DH. Tamori bats 6, the catcher. Malik Smith bats 7, the right fielder. Jake Frawley goes in center field. He bats 8. Freddie Galvis bats 9. And we're going with Johnny Lasagna for the start. It's his first start of the season, would you believe? But he's in form, and he's really good at home at night, which is when this game is taking place. We're up against Trevor Bauer. We've got a sort of a 0-0 record against him, a 4.5 ERA. His numbers over the course of the season, though, not the best. 5.6 ERA, WAR of just over 0.8, ERA plus of 81, WHIP of 148, OSA ratings. Head Scout ratings have him relatively even. He's got a number of good pitches about him. Oh, this is it, boys. We could go in to the ALCS. Let's get this game underway. And of course, even if we lose this, we do get another shot at it at their home ground. Justice Sheffield is primed, ready to go for that one. So yeah, a little bit of an upset here, a little bit of a call from left field with Johnny Loaisiga getting the start. Let's hope he can get the job done for us. He has been really, really good, and that's going to be a first ground out there. Excellent, excellent stuff. Just a quick couple of things to mention here. Full count, one out. Come on, boys, come on. Strikes him out. Go on, Johnny Loaisiga. And that is, if you are a Patreon supporter, I did over the weekend send out the Fantasy Baseball invites to the league. So check, you should have sort of sent the message through Patreon, so you should have got it to the email address that's registered with Patreon. So check that out. Make sure you register your team. I've left all the information regarding a draft and things like that in there. And if you... Oh, it's Taylor Walls let us off with a hit. Yes, he has. Go on, Tay-Tay. And if you do want to become a Patreon to join in the Fantasy Baseball, $1 a month is all just, the minimum amount. There is a link to the Patreon down in the description as well. All right, Ken Richard Uriner. We've gone with a steal or Tay-Tay. Not even close, mate. And that is one away. All right, Uriner. None on. 0-2's the count. Is we all? Oh, I tell you what. Is that going to get out? Is that going to get out? No, the right fielder's coming around very slowly. I think he just had it covered, as opposed to it sailing over the fence. That's 2 away. Reynolds now, 0-2, the count on him as well. And Reynolds does indeed strike out. Coming up, Gus. Come on. Come on. The cat's thinking about it. And he's going to stay on the floor for now. Okay. We send Johnny Loaisiga back out to the mound. It's a first pitch swing no matter what's happening here. That's back up the middle into the shift. Galvis will fill that and over to first, and there we go. You will have noticed we did have J.P. Crawford starting at shortstop the first 2 games. His batting over the course of the season was a little bit better, and I thought it might be worth losing the defensive plays. That Tay-Tay's going to get to that and over to first. There's 2 away. But Crawford, he just had the 1 walk, I think, was all he managed to do. So I've gone back to Galvis for the last game, and we've kept him in for this one as well. That should be easy enough. Uriner with a good save. And, oh, it's a loose throw. Can he get the tag? Error and tag. He tagged him, ref. Umpire, sorry. No, he didn't. It's an error. Oh, and are we going to make pay for that? Come on, Johnny Loaisiga. Let's not let that affect us. Come on, mate. Oh, he's walked him. Come on. Head back in the game here, boys. Loaisiga to Brinson. Come on. Oh, it's deep. We're coming around. It should be caught out there by Reynolds or Frawley. Frawley makes the play. And we do end up getting away with the error. All right, Mr. Murphy to lead us off. Come on, Murph. What can he do? He has got a decent piece of it. Good save. Oh, there's another error. And Murphy reaches on an error. All right, can we make them pay for their error? Vogelbach comes in now. 1-2's the count on him. Vogelbach cracks it down the first base line, but is it going to be a double play? No, he just beats it. But, yeah, that was a little bit of luck there, perhaps. All right, Tamori. Can you get a run in for us, mate? Come on, mate. Tamori, is that going to be a double play? Yes, it is. And not to be, unfortunately. The cat is looking at me like he wants to come up. Come on. You coming up? Here he comes. Come on, Gus. Come on. That's the biggest invitation I can give you, mate. All right, Loaisiga. Strikes him out. Go on. Come on, Gus. Come on, come and say hello. Johnny Loaisiga, 1-2's the count. That is back up the middle, and that will be the first base hit of the game for the Indians. Stays at first. Can Johnny Loaisiga get a double play here, I wonder? First pitch swinging. It's well hit. It's deep. It's going to be caught out there. Malik Smith is coming around. Frawley's there as well, but Smith makes the play and keeps the runner at first. That's 2 away. Francisco Lindor steps in. 3-0, and he walks him. There's Gus. All right, mate. Come on, sit down and relax. All right, let's not do this. Santander 0 for 1 so far today, but look at his batting average this postseason. He's been one of our destroyers so far. That's back up the middle. It's there for Galvis. Over to Taylor, and that will do it for the top of the third. Still 0s. Malik Smith to lead us off. It's a full count. Come on, Malik. He gets himself on board, all right, and we know he's a threat with a stolen base. Can Jake Frawley advance him around here? Frawley, no, it's pop-up. It's going to be caught in left field, and I don't think Smith is going to be able to do anything with that. He'll trot back to first, and that's 1 away. Come on, boys. Freddie Galvis, can he get his first hit of the postseason? Smith goes to steal. They've thrown out. Are they going to get him? Yes, they are. He had to go, really, because Galvis is watching him hit a home run or something here now. He walks. Ah, so he could have had runners at first and second. Galvis goes to first, though. Taylor walls. Is there anything for him? He walks as well. Oh, we could have had loaded bases if Smith had stayed on base. Anyway, we wouldn't want to know that. It's Dickie Uriner. Richard Uriner now. What can he do? 0-2's the count. He's going to strike out, isn't he? Yes, he does. And he strikes out looking, mate. That is the ultimate sin with runners on base. All right, Johnny Lasagna to go into the fourth now. Up against Scooter Garnett. Can he scooter him back to the dugout? More or less he can. Easy play for Murph at first. And that is one away. Andrew McCutcheon, who has, he's done well against us. He's been sort of got big hits rather than lots of them. That's been popped up. Malik Smith should make a play there. Easily caught. There we go. 2 away. Jake Bowers. Again, I think he's had a big hit against us. He's got an RBI. Full count on him. And he drives one through the left side of the infield. That's a 2-out single. And can Lasagna sit down Johnny Brinson? Oh, he's thrown into second. Maury, I tell you what, he's been a little bit, that's a wild pitch, not necessarily his fault, but he's been a little bit error-prone. There's been a few too many of those this postseason for my liking. Come on, Johnny Lasagna, sit him down, mate. We need this out. And he does. All right. We get through 4 scoreless innings. Johnny Lasagna's done really, really well. Now it's Brian Reynolds to lead us off. Full count on him. Can he get himself on base? Yes, he can. All right, leadoff man aboard. Can Dan Murphy work him around? Oh, can he ever? Murph straight down the first base line. That should get Reynolds to third. Murphy goes to second. We're none out. Runners at second and third. And this is a golden opportunity to get this first run across the plate for the game. It's going to be Vogelbach to stride in. Oh, it's 0-2. And he strikes out looking. Vogelbach, you've got to try and get something on it, mate. Tamori now. Can he drive in a run? 2-2. And he strikes out as well. Oh, is this going to be a massive missed opportunity? Malik Smith, come on, mate. You can do it. Malik Smith, back up the middle. It scores 1. Go home, Murphy. Go. Oh, he stays at third. But it is the lead run. An RBI single for Malik Smith. Gives us the lead. And can Jake Frawley drive in another one? Frawley up the middle. Frawley drives in a run as well. We're 2-0 up and Malik Smith holds at second. It's another Mariners 2-out rally. How many times do we see it? Excellent stuff, and it's Freddie Galvis. This'll do it. Galvis. Oh. Well hit ball, but it's relatively easy out at first base. But shots fired. We take the lead 2-0. Johnny Lasagna to continue. He's getting towards the end, but he's done really, really well. Another strikeout as well. Excellent stuff from Johnny Lasagna. Can he get 2 out here? Oh, that's going to be 2-1. Has he gone maybe a little bit too long? Yeah, Lasagna knows he made a big mistake with the pitch. The good thing for him is that there was no one on, so it's not the most costly that mistake could have been. He comes back. That's going to be a pop-up to right field there. Smith with the catch. 2 away. And can we end the innings here, Mr. Lasagna, with our lead still intact, please, and thank you. That's grounded to Galvis. Can he make the play? Of course he can. It's Freddie Galvis. So they pull one back instantly, but we do still have a narrow lead. Taylor Walls to lead us off. Come on, Tay-Tay. 3-1's the count on him. He walks. Once again, we get the leadoff man aboard. All right. Can Uriner work him around? 1-2's the count. Uriner. Oh, that's a stunning piece of hitting out to the right center fence. Is that going to score Taylor Walls? I think it is. It is going to score. It's a triple for Richard Uriner. We extend the lead back out to 2. We've got a runner at third. There's no one out. And surely we can get another run in here. Brian Reynolds to the plate. Can he get another RBI this postseason? He's popped it into right field. Sorry, beautifully done. An RBI single. It's 4-1 to the Seattle Mariners. And dare we dream of the ALCS. Daniel Murphy to the plate. First pitch swinging. Murphy has hit into a double play. It wouldn't be... Oh, no, he hasn't. Just the one. Reynolds, goes to second. And now we have Vogelbach to the plate. 3-1's the count on him. And he walks. That's going to bring Tamori to the plate. Now, he's already hit into one double play. Or was it a double play? Or was it just... It would have been a double play. Maury. Oh, he's hit him. Disgusting. Loads the bases with 1 out. It brings up Malik Smith, 1 for 1 today, already with the RBI. If he can pop one over the infield, that would be perfect. 2-0's the count. Come on, Malik Smith. He has got it through. Go on, Malik Smith. There's one. Does a second run come in? No, it's just the one. Everybody moves round the base. It's 4-5-1 to the Mariners. And we're still going. Ken Frawley, the change of pitcher. Adam Klimmer is the new man. What's he got this season? ERA of 3. ERA plus of 151. Whip of just over 1. WAR of 0.8. Let's see what we can do with this. Ken Frawley, pop in another run or two here. Come on, Frawley. It's 1-0 the count. Oh, the tension's killing me. Frawley. Oh, no. It's going to be out at the plate, but that's all. It is 2 out, and unfortunately, it's Freddie Galvis to the plate. And this is probably going to end the innings here. Come on, Freddie. Give yourself one hit for the postseason. Come on. Galvis, has he got it through? Oh, he has! Freddie Galvis, come home, Malik Smith. That single's going to score 2. And dream away, we're 7-1 up. And the ALCS is within touch. Oh, this is wonderful stuff. Taylor Walls now, a full count on him. Walls! Oh, he's crushed it down the left field line. That's going to score 1. Is it going to score 2? It's 8-1. It could be 9-1. It is. It's a 2 RBI double for Taylor Walls. And it's a rout. It's a riot in Seattle. It's 9-1. Uriner, can he continue it on? Runner at second. Uriner, no, that's going to do it for the innings. But 7 runs in the 5th. Go on, Mariners. We're going to win the World Series. We are going to do it. Bruce Crabb, you're an absolute legend. Gonzalez comes in. And let's hope he can see this out for us now. If he can get through, we could maybe look to rest the rest of the pitching staff. Oh, could set us up wonderfully. And what a start that is by Gonzalez. A first batter strikeout. 1 away. Gonzalez again. That's been popped up. That'll be 2 away. Freddie Galvis, no, Uriner's going to take the catch. That's 2 down. Andrew McCutchen comes in now to face Gonzalez. Gonzalez down the third baseline. Uriner over to first. 2 hands, please, Murphy, and there we go. That ends the 6th. All right, Brian Reynolds steps in. 0-2's the count on him. This may not go so well for us. Reynolds, oh, he's got it back up the center. Is it going to drop in? No. Oh, good catch in center field. Robbed of a base hit there. Murphy steps in. What can he do? Murphy slices one towards third base in the shift, and that will be the 2nd out. Dan Vogelbach steps in. 0 for 2 today for Vogelbach. One of the few to have missed out. And he continues to miss out. Unlucky. The shift just got him there, didn't it? Well, not the shift, but, left them sort of both down the center, second and short. And that'll do it. Gonzalez comes back out. He faces Bowers. Oh, dear. It's 9-2. It's okay. It's okay, but let's not make a habit of doing that, please, Gonzalez. Brinson steps in. Brinson back up the middle. That's to Walls. He should have an easy play there. Over to Murphy, and that's 1 away. We'll just pretend that home run didn't happen, shall we? Kevin Plowicki comes in now. Full count on him. Back up the middle. Frawley's coming in. Can he make the catch? Yes, he can. Simple in the end. And that is 2 away. Raymond Laureano. Now, this guy hit a home run, of course, off the first pitch of the Indians batting of this series, and that is another single. He has been quite good. You can see by the batting averages we've struggled with the top of their order, but for the most part we've done okay against the bottom. Let's end this, please, Gonzalez. It's going to continue. 2 men aboard. Now, what we don't want is this game getting back anything resembling close. Lindor strides in against Gonzalez. Oh dear. No, Smith is there. Is he going to make a catch? Yes, he is. Looked like it was going over his head for a second then, but not the most convincing innings. But we stretch nonetheless with a nice 7-run lead. It's 9-2, and Tamori will lead us off in the bottom of the 7th. What can he do? Come on, mate. Is he? No, second base does manage to get a glove on it, and that will be the 1st out of the bottom of the 7th. Malik Smith comes in now. 2 for 2 he is today. Come on. He's hit that really well, and he's got it through as well. Malik Smith, is he just coming back into a little bit of form as well? He's really found himself a home at number 7 in the order, I think. It's Frawley, 1 for 3 today. What can he do? Oh, he's been hit. Everybody moves on a base. It's Freddie Galvis. Of course, he does have 1 hit, 2 RBIs as well. We go the double steal. Oh, we're going to get there. Oh, we get there easily. Nicely done. And with 1 out, suddenly we have runners at 2nd and 3rd. And Galvis could top up his RBI tally here. Galvis, oh, it's going to score 2 for Freddie Galvis. It's 11-2, and suddenly Galvis has 4 RBIs this postseason. Excellent, excellent stuff. And the Cleveland Indians, they're a beaten team. They're falling to pieces. It's 11-2. And we're not done yet. Galvis, we've got another new pitcher. It doesn't even matter anymore. Who is this clown? He is, where are we here? He is 4.9 ERA, WAR of 2.5, ERA plus of 93, WHIP of 139. So he's not the worst, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's see what Tay can do. Come on, Walsey. Walsey, that's back up the middle. It will advance Galvis to 3rd, but it will also be the 2nd out of the innings. And can Richard Uriner now get his 2nd RBI of the postseason? A base hit will do it for you, mate. Oh, he's hit it well, but it's straight down right field's throat. And that'll do it for the bottom of the 7th. But we tack on 2 more. And Gonzalez now to continue to Anthony Santander. Batting 400 against us this series. And make that 11-3. Not ideal, Gonzalez. Not ideal, but hopefully we'll just leave him out there because it's comfortable still. Can he get a nice comeback now? No, that's been slapped out to left field, but it will be caught out there by Reynolds. Simple catch in the end, and that is 1 away. Andrew McCutcheon comes in, batting 250 the series. To face Gonzalez. Strikes him out. Well done, Marco. Jake Bowles now. Can we finish the innings? He's hit that really, really well, and that'll be a 2-out single. Gonzalez to Brinson. Let's finish this, please, mate. Come on. There it is. There it is. We are 3 outs away from the ALCS. Stunning, stunning stuff. What's his name? Reynolds to lead us off. Reynolds pops 1 out there into right field. It's going to be a simple catch, and that will be 1 away. It's going to bring up Murphy. 1 for 4 today. Full count on him. What can Murph do? He slaps 1 down towards 3rd base, fielded by the 3rd baseman, and that will be 2 out. Vogelbach, 0 for 3. It's weird that, this part of the order that's usually so productive for us is what's missed out today. He walks. That'll bring Tamori up. Tamori 0 for 3 as well. What can he do? Maury, that is straight to 2nd base, and that'll do it for us. But we are 3 outs away from an unlikely progression into the ALCS. Gonzalez to see it out for us here, hopefully. That is a lead-off single. And he is exhausted. I wonder if, we do bring Wyatt Mills in to close it out for us. Come on, Wyatt. Doing it in 4 games as well will give us that extra day off. The other game in the series, to be honest, I haven't really looked at it. I think the Astros were leading the Red Sox, but I couldn't tell you what the score was in the series. Is this going to be a double play? No, it's not. We just get the 1. So 1 out. Runners at the corners. Come on, Wyatt. That's down towards 1st base. This could do it. This could do it. No, it's just the 1, and they do get another run back. It's 11-4, but we are now 1 out away. It's Wyatt Mills to Anthony Santander. It's 3-0. He has popped it up. Is Smith going to make the play? Boys, we're going to the ALCS. We've done it. Go on, Mariners. Woohoo! So it's the Mariners who clinch an unlikely berth in the ALCS as this October fairy tale continues here in Seattle. Now I believe we can cross down live for a word with Isaac Phil and Ambrose Crab. Guys, tell America, how does it feel? Oh man, I tell you what, woo, so excited. This team just doesn't know when they're beaten. And the run we've gone on, and I tell you what, it's all down to this guy right here. He has just lifted this organization up on his shoulders, and I tell you what, right now the sky feels like the limit. And I know I'm excited, and I know I'm emotional, but this guy, Bruce Crab, is the best crustacean baseball has ever seen. You name me somebody better and I'll wait. ALCS boys, go on! So there we go, we've done it in 4, 3-1 over the Indians, and the other series, the Astros did get there. They went the distance though in 5. Now we know we really struggled at times against the Houston Astros this season, but we've got to be a chance. Now let's have a look at the schedule here and see how we do this. We have, I guess because they had the better record during the regular season, they hold the home ground advantage. But it'll take a little bit of thinking the way we do this. Now, I think what we might do is we might cover the series the same way we did this one. We'll come back when there's a chance for one team to advance, and I'll do sort of like the highlights packages of the other games. That seemed to be what people wanted in the comments before this series, so that's what we'll do. I think we'll go with a sort of a similar-ish kind of pitching lineup. We'll pitch the guys that are good at home. We'll pitch the guys that are good on the road for the most part. It's not going to be an exact science here, unfortunately, because we've got the 3 home games in the middle. But that's what we'll do. It'll be Justice Sheffield for Game 1, and we'll have a look who we go with Game 2. But guys, if you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And we will be back on Wednesday for, we could either be going to the World Series or fighting to stay alive in the postseason. Until then, guys, Open Aussie Bill, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.